everybody, JC here with another T&I toy review. And for today's review, we're going to take a look at the brand new NECA Toys 7-inch scale, the Joker figure. Now this figure is based on the Heath Ledger Joker from the Dark Knight movie. It comes packaged in a window box packaging. The figure's clearly displayed. You've got up in the corner a little DC Comics collectible sticker. In the background in the box we have looks like paper cutouts from the movie featuring the Joker, or at least some of the Joker's artwork on it. And then we've got dark purple colors on the packaging, and then down below we have an image of some playing cards with graffiti written, ha ha ha, graffiti written all over it, and the Joker's name written in what looks like red lipstick. And then down below that we have the Dark Knight logo, but the Joker of course has circled over the A in dark and made it the Dork Knight. On the sides we just have some more graffiti, and then on the back we have even more graffiti and some images of the figure, or this may be actually the 18-inch version that they've just provided images of. That's what it looks like they did on the Adam West Batman figure that we looked at yesterday. I'm not entirely sure, but basically the images are to show off the accessories that it comes with. Then we have a little brief bio for the movie and some credits for people involved with the making of this figure. And then down in the very bottom corner we have the little disclaimer that says images of prototype shown, final product may vary. Okay, so let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure outside of the packaging. Now the figure comes with 3 different accessories. All are weapon accessories that you saw him use in the movie. He comes with a machine gun, and this is done in just kind of a gun type gray with a black handle, and it's got the long magazine. Now it's got this one piece that is folded over the back part of the gun, and it actually, it looks like it's something where you could move it and unfold it, but it appears that it's just sculpted to be in this one position. So don't try and pull on that piece because you could break it off, it looks like, pretty easily. He also comes with the knife that you see him use in the movie, where he's kind of telling the story about how he got the scars on his face. And that's just a black handle with this metallic silver blade. And then he comes with a pistol, and again that's just black with some metallic silver on it. Pretty decent detailing with the sculpting. It's got the long magazine on it. Okay, and so for the figure itself, I think NECA has done a really nice job with the overall sculpting of this figure, and the paint applications are pretty nice on this one as well. The face sculpt is dead on to Heath Ledger, I think. They've got the facial expression and just the overall likeness. I think they've captured. You don't get much better than this, I don't think, when it comes to figures based on live actors. So really top-notch job with that. You've got really nice detail with the paint applications on this. You've got the white on the face, but you can see some of the skin tones coming through on the lines on his forehead, which look really nice. And then you can see where some of the white has kind of washed off onto his hair, and he's got some nice wash work with the green, some light and dark colors of the green on the hair, so that looks really nice, and the way they've sculpted that looks good. And then he's just got kind of that Joker smirk like you saw in the movie with the scars and everything, and so all of that just looks really top notch. So this is a really nice looking head sculpt and looks very much like the actor did in the movie. So definitely, bravo to NECA for that. So the coat is sculpted with that kind of vinyl material. The arms of the coat are plastic, but the coat itself is that vinyl material. And he's got this long coat which is a dark purple, and then you can see he's got a blue blazer on underneath, but that's actually attached, so it's just one piece. They didn't sculpt 2 different jackets on there. So the blue blazer thing that he's wearing under the purple coat is part of the actual purple coat. And then he's got the green vest, and then the green tie and the purple shirt. And so again, really top notch with the sculpting and the paint applications on his clothes. It looks like, with the wrinkles on his vest and everything, it just looked really good. And on his shirt you can see some nice detail, even some darker striping on the purple shirt. So just some nice detail and some little yellow I guess, polka dots on his green tie. So just overall, again, really nice sculpting with that. And you've got some, again, even down here on the coat, you got the button sculpted on, and then a little bit of wash work throughout the coat where you've got some purple with some black mixed in, but then down here near his hands where you can see like some, looks like maybe some dirt or something on the sleeves. So just again, really nice. And then even on the detailing with the gloves, just nice sculpting details there with the little leather line work and everything on the gloves. He's got this gold chain, and it's an actual chain that's just glued onto the waist of the figure. And then he's got the pants, and they've sculpted in the lines of the pants, and it's a dark kind of blue, again with some nice wash paint effects on it. Even on the back of the coat, I like how they've kind of sculpted that interior lining like you often see on coats with the kind of shiny material. So they've done it with like a bronze, almost metallic type color on the underside of the coat. So again, just really nice attention to detail and everything with this figure. And then he's got the black boots, and it's got a little bit of dirt on the ends of his boots. So bravo again to the overall sculpting of this figure. Okay, so this figure stands at just about 7 inches exactly. It's about the same height as the other 7-inch DC figures NECA has done. So here's the Michael Keaton Batman that NECA did last year, and they're about the same height. And then here's the Adam West Batman figure that they just released this week along with the Joker figure, which we looked at yesterday, and again, they're about the same height. And this figure also fits in pretty good scale with DC Collectibles Arkham video game figures. So here's a look at their Joker figure from the Arkham video games. I think these two figures actually look very similar to one another, and they definitely are about the same height. Here's the Arkham Knight Batman figure, and Batman's a little bit taller, which I think works. So again, the scale's pretty good. And then finally, if you want to give your Heath Ledger Joker a Harley Quinn companion, here's the Arkham Knight Harley, and Joker's a little bit taller than Harley, as I think he should be. So again, I think the scale works pretty good here. So articulation on this figure seems to be pretty good. However, one thing I do want to caution you on about this figure is that the joints do seem to be a bit on the delicate side. That would probably be my only one real complaint with this figure. I won't say that they're DC collectible clear joint type delicate, but definitely if you end up applying too much pressure, you could probably find yourself snapping some of these joints off, especially with like the shoulders and the knees. So again, just be caution. If your joints are stiff, you might want to take a hairdryer to them before you start trying to move it around. So anyway, the head is on a ball joint, so he can look left and right, and he's got pretty good motion there with the head. He's got some down movement with the head, and he can look forward basically. He really doesn't have any up movement with the hair. Arms are attached with your standard ball hinge joint at the shoulder, so he can get his arm out good, and he's got good rotation at the shoulder. You've got just the single hinged elbow, so he doesn't have a whole lot of bending at the elbow. He does have the swivel at the elbow, and he's got swivels at the wrist. No hinges on the hands though, so you've just got the swivel. There is no midsection joint. There is a waist swivel, and then the legs are attached with ball joints, so you can get the leg forward pretty good, and you can get the leg back some. The coat does limit how much back you can get the leg. There is some rotation there. Again, it's attached with the ball joint, but with mine it's pretty stiff, so I'm not even going to really try and attempt it. Legs are attached with single hinged knees, and then the feet, and that you do have the swivel at the knee as well. And then the feet, you've got not really ankle pivot, but you can kind of rock the feet back and forth, and has a little bit of up and down movement, but not a whole lot. And then 2 peg holes on the bottom of his feet. Okay, so that's my review. I really like this figure. I like the detailing with the sculpting, and the paint applications are really nice with this figure. This is, out of the 3 that I've gotten from NECA so far, this is probably the nicest as far as the sculpting and the paint applications and everything. The Michael Keaton Batman and the Adam West Batman are nice figures, but this one I think is the best out of the 3 as far as the sculpting and everything goes. My only complaint again is just that the joints seem to be a little bit on the fragile side with this figure, so again, just I recommend caution caution and make sure you kind of loosen the joints up with a hairdryer or something before you start trying to pose it. This figure is a Toys R Us exclusive. All of these NECA figures are Toys R Us exclusives. However, you can also, if you're here in the United States, you can order them online through Warner Brothers eBay channel. Basically, they have them listed up there. On the eBay, you have to buy them with DVDs. They cost about $30. At Toys R Us, I think you have the option of doing either the DVD or just getting the figure. I was able to pick these up at Toys R Us yesterday for $20 each. If you get the DVDs, I think they cost about $30. Now, these are just starting to hit. They were just announced 2 days ago by NECA, and then they just started hitting Toys R Us stores, or at least some Toys R Us stores. They may not have made it to all the Toys R Us's yet. There's also a Christopher Reeve Superman figure. That one appears to have not started hitting Toys R Us stores, but should probably within the next week. So, and I know that one is probably one of the ones that everyone is looking forward to the most. So we'll have a full gallery of images up at toynewseye.com. There's a link in the description below. And as always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you later.